In today's Daily Health, it's a story we've been tracking closely. Potentially harmful chemicals making their way into braiding hair and extensions that are often marketed to black women. By some estimates, over 70% of black women use hair extensions or weaves at least once a year. Now, new data released this month is shining a light on the potential risks of these cosmetic products. I spoke with the researchers behind these two new studies. A style often deemed as protective for black women is now under scrutiny as two new studies warn of health risks in hair extensions. On Tuesday, Consumer Reports revealing new findings that human, synthetic, and plant-based hair extensions from 30 brands have volatile organic compounds or heavy metals like lead.
Human hair by far had the most lead that we've ever seen in testing these products, orders of magnitude above synthetic hairs.
The study looked at 3 samples of each brand, and there were some exceptions. One product with no heavy metals, another with low heavy metals.
So that tells us that these manufacturers can make a safer product.
Nearly a year ago, we spoke with medical student Crystal Thomas, whose commentary on braiding hair led to Consumer Reports' first analysis.
I noticed my hair was itching and it was just difficult to breathe overall.
Now, research is expanding. The Silent Spring Institute, a scientific research nonprofit, testing 43 hair extension products.
We found chemicals in these products that are associated with cancer, reproductive harm, and also birth defects.
The hair containing 169 chemicals, including flame retardants and pesticides.
We found that all but 2 of the products that we looked at contained at least one of those hazard chemicals.
What substances most alarmed you and why?
The compounds that most alarmed me from this study were the organo-10 compounds. Those are compounds that are typically not found in consumer products. We know that they're associated with endocrine disruption in humans as well as cancer.
While both studies had small sample sizes, calls for more research and regulation are growing, with New York and New Jersey introducing legislation to regulate or ban synthetic braiding hair in 2025. The Safer Beauty Bill package also reintroduced in the House last year.
There needs to be more efforts to uncover some of the products and their risks.
For more on what these findings mean for your health, we're bringing in Dr. Uche Blackstock. She's a physician and the CEO of Advancing Health Equity. So good to have you.
Thank you.
As we mentioned, small sample sizes, but still alarming findings, particularly arsenic and lead. What does it mean that some of these compounds are in these cosmetic products?
So what it means and what we know is that these compounds are linked to increased cancer risk. They're linked to hormone disruptions. They're linked to developmental issues with reproductive health. And so they have real concerns, but we know they're also in the hair, right? They're in synthetic hair, they're in human hair because it's processed, but we don't know what the long-term chronic exposure of wearing these synthetic hair or the braids has on people.
And it's often worn for months at a time. Viewers have seen me change it up often in the black community, right? We call it protective styling. It protects your hair potentially from breaking, gives you a break from styling, and yet these risks. How exactly, though, are the chemicals entering the body? Because someone might say, well, it's on my head.
Right.
What's the big deal?
Yeah, and so what's really important to know is the scalp is, we call it well vascularized. It has lots of blood vessels, and so it can absorb whatever you put on it, whatever cream, whatever product you put on it. And so the scalp can easily absorb the chemicals that are in these braids. Also, these braids emit off gas. Okay,
especially
so
when heat is applied,
especially when heated. So that's the other thing. Please do not apply heat to the synthetic hair, but they can cause pulmonary irritation, and you can inhale it through your nose and through your lungs.
I mean, I read that stat at the beginning. Black women, about 70% will have synthetic hair or a wig at least once a year.
I know.
So what does this mean? Do we have to stop this style that has been in our culture for generations?
Right. So no, you don't have to stop. We're not saying, and the evidence doesn't say wearing it once is going to make a difference. We just don't know what the chronic exposure is. And so what you can do is ask your braider, where are you getting the hair from, right? What's the source of it? We also want to see transparency around ingredients, checking what the ingredients are on the hair bundles, right? If there's a hair that has a very strong chemical odor, you don't want to use it. Also, we talked about the heat, not applying heat to synthetic hair because that causes off-gassing, emitting more of these gases. And then you also want to get your hair done in a well-ventilated area.
And maybe leaning into the natural styles too.
Yes.
Right?
Right.
As we're both sporting them, right? You have dreadlocks.
Yeah.
There was one chemical, organotin, that really struck me. It's actually illegal to use on ship exteriors. It is known to poison marine life. What are the concerns with that specifically?
Right, and that one causes immune and hormone suppression. So, excuse me, so that is an issue, yeah.
Big takeaway, what would you say to someone at home who's still feeling a little
Know what you're using, ask for what the brands are, ask for the sourcing, probably decrease the amount of time you're using it. Yeah.
Dr. Uche Blackstock, always great to have you. Thank you for the perspective and insights.
We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.